Are you guys ready for your last comic of the evening? All right, make it nice and loud for Wolfman. All right, keep going. He's almost here.
What's up, Steve? How y'all doing? I'm gonna talk slow tonight. Where y'all want to start at? I did play in the NFL. I'm gonna get it out the way. So I know I'm kind of normal size. I am big, but not in that area because I watched porno with a girl for the first time last night. And didn't go like I planned, because you watch porno with a girl, man. Them dudes, bro. And porno be having, one of these, man, just be sticking out there, and you gotta look at yours, and you gotta look at yours like, okay, you got it, bro. You gotta look at yours, and you look at them on a point, you be like, golly. And you really thinking like, what's she thinking? Cause you not gonna get the same as what he on TV, whatever he doing on TV, you're not about to get that type of work, baby. Cause listen, if he like this, baby, and I'm like this, hey, it's not gonna match up for us, baby. So you better watch the porn. Cause believe me, females are thinking the same thing that we're thinking in our head when they watching porn. They be like, man, God, I hope he do me like that. You looking at her, she looking at you, you like, yeah, baby, I would try to do my best. So I went got a Bluetooth. So I said, shit, I'm going to want these Bluetooths. And we got a Bluetooth. She said, every time you have sex, it's like a sport. I said, no, it's not. She said, yes, it is. She said, okay, pick me up. So I picked her up. She said, yeah, there you go. Touchdown. I said, okay, whatever. She said, now put me down, hit me from the back. So I hit her from the back. She said, bang, score. I said, golly. She said, now you got to eat me out. I said, listen, I'm not good at that. Because you had a rose. She had a rose sitting over there. Whoever invented rose, good job. That's a good job. That rose, boy, hey, I'm going to buy me one too. I'm going to be, hey, men, go get you a rose. It ain't only for females, it's for men too. Put it under the balls and just let it go to work. It works. Trust me, it works. So listen, she said we're getting a rose. So I said, okay, cool. So I said, I'm better than the rose. She said, no, you're not. I said, yes, I am. She said, okay. So she put her legs on me. I'm down there and I'm going to work now. Listen, the rose, whoever invented that water that come out the girl or whatever it is, whatever what y'all call that water? When a girl, John Lady, they start shooting everywhere. I ain't had no garters on or nothing. I'm like, man, what the girl doing? She's shooting and nothing all on me, man. It's just like, I thought I was drowning. I was like, yeah. You know how the waterfall go? Yeah. I mean, it's shooting all in the sky. I'm like, man, is it a bird or a plane? It's just me. I had to figure out I was drowning. So I said, okay. She put them legs around me. I said, I'm better than the rose. She said, show me. I said, okay, watch this. She said, make the weed eater noise. I said, I got it. So I had to look up, you know how YouTube is very handy. Whatever you have trouble with trying to find, just Google, I Google YouTube sound. So I'm in there, yeah. And then when you hit the dun. So I said, okay, I got it. So she doing the rose, because the rose had her shooting there. I said, I got to get better than that rose. Because that rose had her shooting. I mean, she was shooting everywhere. So, men, we like that. I don't care who you are, man. You have sex with a girl that squirt, that turns you on, baby. That makes you want to go harder when you're in bed. You know what I'm talking about, bro. You think you're doing something. You get big, you think you okay. I said, all right. So the rose had her doing it. I said, let me go. I had to work on it. I got down there. I had her. I was like, She said, you ain't better than her. I said, yes, I am. Then she locked up. She started choking me. When she started choking, I said, hold up. She said, you almost there. I said, no, I'm not. She said, and I'm choking. I'm like, you keep breathing. She said, you almost there. I was like, She said, there you go. I'm like, Then she started shooting all over me. She said, that's how you supposed to eat coochie. I always do that like that. I said, I almost died. That's what happened to me. I almost died. Goddamn. Hey, Hollywood, I appreciate y'all. Come here Monday. You know how I get down. We got a show at the thing on what was it? Storm Cellar on the 26th. Y'all come out, man. Love y'all. Hey, always don't never get too high or get too low to your reality. Always sit in the middle. God bless.